My name is Charles St. Charles. I'm a North American nature and wildlife photographer. You breathe in oxygen and breathe out carbon dioxide, and plants take in carbon dioxide and give off oxygen in photosynthesis. So remember, you've never really been disconnected from nature. Every breath you've ever taken has connected you to nature. You just have to be more aware of your connection.
The world's largest bald eagle migration occurs in Alaska during November and December along the Chilkat River near Haines. There actually are a couple of migrations happening at the same time here. The Chilkat River has warm underground water feeding it, so it doesn't freeze over the way most Alaskan rivers do. This water supply also leads to a late migration of salmon, and it's the availability of freshly spawned salmon and open water that's the draw for the eagles. Bald eagles migrate here and join eagles that live in the area full-time until a total of 2,000 to 3,000 eagles are in the river valley. Eagles will wade into the shallows of the water, grab a dead or dying salmon, and pull it to shore to eat it. A lot of bickering and squabbling goes on when one hungry eagle swoops down on a feeding eagle, and the two have to work out how to share the fish. I once photographed a juvenile bald eagle pulling a salmon out of the river, only to be attacked by another juvenile. The two locked talons and tumbled end over end through the snow. Once they finally extricated themselves and stopped bickering, they looked back at the fish, only to see an adult quietly eating the salmon. At the end of the day, all disputes are forgotten, and the eagles sleep together in a communal roost in peace. At least until the next morning when the games begin all over again. I never saw a bald eagle up close in the wild until I was in my 20s. Eagles and osprey were recovering from the pesticide DDT, which caused their eggshells to be so thin that incubating eagles would break their own eggs. A lot has changed since then. DDT has been banned, bald eagles were protected and the subject of a lot of good conservation work, bald eagle populations increased, and eventually they recovered so well that they were removed from the endangered species listing. Now I literally can look out the window of my home office and watch eagles fly by on my property. I know of multiple eagle nests within a couple miles of where I live, and I found a spot near me where up to 70 eagles share a beaver meadow where salmon go to when they finish spawning. Bald eagles are living testaments to how people can turn things around and help nature and make the world a little more wild and a little more beautiful.
When you get done watching this, please leave a post about projects that you know of or maybe have worked on to help nature. I'd like to cover more stories like that and pass on the inspiration of what we can accomplish when we try.